Hello, welcome to Deviant Art. I can show this piece because there isn't any real nudity here. She's all covered up. I made this with the AI Dream Up, a feature on Deviant Art. As a free member, they give you 10 free prompts per week. Each prompt gives you 3 AI art pieces, and of course there's many styles you can choose from. So that came out pretty cool. Amazing that a computer just made that. There's a lot of mistakes that the AI does, but this one isn't bad. Oh, she's holding the knife funny in the right hand. Why would she hold it that way? You'd never notice it. Well, what am I even talking about? I just noticed it. Yeah, it just doesn't look right. Cool sword, though. Oh, see, the sword isn't even coming from behind her over here. Unless it's a really short sword. But that's the kind of mistake. That's the kind of mistakes AI makes. Okay. So there you go. Why am I showing you that? Because I can. Alright. Let's do something else. That was fun. Okay. Here's some orange paint. What happened is I made the video painting in orange and I forgot to take a look at my Batman painting. I wanted to put some orange on there. I forgot. So sometimes you have to go back and do stuff. But my plan is to paint in green. Okay. So I'm completely ruining the painting here. I wasn't crazy about the background. Well, it's just the early stages of the background, and build up the paint texture and make it into something really interesting. You have to keep painting with transparent layers. Some artists or illustrator types, like the kind of guy who would paint that Red Sonja picture. The background, it looks like it's done in watercolor, kind of. Watercolor and ink. So the previous background, I looked at it for days. I knew something had to be done with it. It was by no means finished. So we'll take a look when this dries. I have a lot of videos on the queue. I want to make another Entropia Universe video. Minecraft. Oh yeah, I found this in the car today. PlayStation 1. Crusaders of Might and Magic. I've never really played this. I tried to a couple times, but I wasn't feeling it. Okay, so we're going to let Batman dry. Let's take a look at it. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. That looks good against the blue curtain. And the robin. Oh. If I open this up, I can actually paint the background for Robin. So that Batman and Robin, the paintings will be synchronized a little bit more. Okay. A flat brush is good for going against the edges. Okay. Oops. It's okay if you flub up, you can just wipe it off with your finger. And I want the paint a little thinner. Water can was far away. I hope no paint water falls into my coffee. That would not be good. So we watched Batman 89 today with Michael Keaton and Kim Basinger and of course Jack Nicholson. Jick Nicholson. Okay. It's a fun movie. There are lots of flaws in it. And there are many funny moments. And it really captures well the world of Batman. So, Vicky Vale and Michael Keaton, they talk about how they had a night together. So of course that was not shown in the movie. Gotta keep it rated G. And something unusual with that film is Alfred wants Bruce Wayne to reveal his secret identity to Vicky Vale. It's an interesting plot twist. They've never done it again. And Vicky Vale didn't even show up in the second one. So I guess it was a short-lived relationship after all. I would have liked to have seen Vicky Vale return for the second one. Kim Basinger, I don't know why they didn't use her. I do not know why. Contract thing, or they just didn't want to work with her again. And they had Michelle Pfeiffer to be the love interest. That would have been a better movie, I think, to have Vicky Vale for Batman Returns. She would be in there, and Catwoman was a big draw. No one cared about the Penguin. And when you see the movie, you still don't care about the Penguin. That movie should be called The Penguin Shows Up, because the movie is mostly about him. Oh, I guess that's a Tim Burton thing, where he wanted to make a film about the villain as opposed to the hero. Chester Copperpot. Oh, Danny DeVito's okay, but they made the Penguin too gross. He was no fun. It's like a Lovecraftian version of the Penguin. A horror film. And you just get disgusted watching it. That's what happened with Dune 1984. Where Baron Harkonnen is so disgusting you don't even want to watch a movie anymore. Okay, so Robin's looking good. We did watch Dune 2. I saw some of it, and that was not bad. I haven't seen Dune 2 in its entirety, and when I tried to watch Dune 1, I couldn't take more than 10 minutes of it. It was that bad. And I didn't feel that Frank Herbert was in that movie. I don't know what they were thinking. But I'm glad it did well enough in the theater to warrant a second one. Okay. So 10 minutes of this. Okay. So you might ask, David, why are you painting Robin's shirt in orange when it looked just fine before? Well, it's all about layers. And when this dries, eventually I'll put another layer of red on it. It's transparent layers of paint, so the red and the orange will show through when I put on the next coat of red. I'm gonna dry brush his face a little. With some orange. Again, I'm messing it up. But it takes a lot of courage to put colors that don't belong. And you have to have faith in the future and what the future will be for the life of the painting. It turns out I wanted orange on the ears after all. Just some touches on the cape. That's so the painting harmonizes. The sleeves are going to be green. So, but we'll have some orange underneath the green. Okay. So we got Robin and Batman. I'll do the same thing on his face. So by working both paintings at the same time, they can be more related to each other. Okay. And when you see my hand in the painting, you can see how big the pizza box is. Looks like a large pizza. Okay. So there's that. What was I gonna do next? Okay, I have a little bit more orange paint that I want to use up. So let's use it on some beer cans. Thank you, JT. Those are his initials. He sent me some money. He's a super fan. He sent me money twice. And this time he sent me money so I could buy some beer. Unfortunately, I have to pay my car insurance. But I will buy 1 or 2 beers with that money and save the rest. Okay. So I'm just using up the orange paint. And I will show you the box of beer cans. This might be the first video of mine you've ever watched. If you're new, welcome to the channel. For those who have been around, thank you. I'm almost up to 1,500 subscribers now. And I can't do it without you guys. Okay. That's fine. Bum, 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 bum. There are the beer cans I put it all in the box. Oh, I could get some paint on the box while I have the chance. I like to paint everything. Well, when I have extra paint, I need to use it up. So let's put it on a cardboard box. Lots of artists historically have used common cardboard to make art with. Okay. Now let's have some fun with green. Okay. I got all the beer cans off the table. Needed more room. And I was having beer cans all over the place. Okay. Here's a good pie tin for green. Oh, now I can finally paint Robin's sleeves. Shake, shake, shake. Shake it, baby. Oh, yeah. I like to say that every time. Oh, that's enough paint. See how it's kind of transparent? That means the pigment and the solution has separated. That's not good. See, it's all solid there. That's not good. I can pour the... Well, I will just... See, this jar of paint has been sitting around a long time. Okay, there we go. That's a lot of green. But I will use it up. So what we have to do when you have inconsistent paint, so you have to mix it. And you should do a very good job with it too. So if you want to paint opaque without transparencies, you just add a drop or two of white. If you want to cover things up. But for me right now, it's all about layers. Okay. And I can always do the opaque stuff at the end. Okay, let's give Robin some sleeves. Okay, I mean some green sleeves. Oh yeah. That's the name of our favorite musical piece, Green Sleeves.
That's a good one.
So if you want to hear a beautiful piece of music, just type in Green Sleeves into the YouTube search bar. You have probably already heard it before. Most people in the Western world have heard some version of that song. I don't know the history of it. I'd have to look it up. I'm a little incapacitated right now. Okay, now the fun part that I've been looking forward to. Though that stuff was really fun. Now you notice I didn't put any green on the Batman painting because green is more of a Robin thing. Okay. So I got my cardboard box that I've been painting in. So paint doesn't get on the nice carpet. And there's nothing on the back of this page. Bum bum. Okay. So I can just do touches of the transparent green. It'll dry. I know my art takes a long time, but that's just how it is. It's how I work. I'm not one of those speed artists. Well, actually I am. I can draw fast. But I'm trying to do something deeper and richer than that. Well, I draw fast, actually, when I'm doing figures. When you only have a minute to draw a figure, you have to crank it out, right? One thing I'm not good at is caricature art. I just don't have that kind of touch or training to do caricature art. I met one of the greatest caricature artists at my grandmother's art school, Chris Vicencio. He was truly the best caricature artist I've ever seen. To this day, he had the touch and could really make it look like the person, but he also had a cute and cartoony way of doing it. You can't argue with charm. And he had charm in his drawings. I liked him. It's one of the few caricaturist artists that I really liked. Okay. This, I'll just paint green. Diamond. Yeah, I just screwed that up, but that's okay, it'll dry. Like I said, can always fix it. I'm just screwing around here. Okay. Why would I paint a football green? Why not? In the right lighting, a football will look green. Well, it's just a tone. I'll just fix it later. That's what I always say. So the challenge will be on to see if I can actually fix my messed up drawings. Oh yeah, I was also thinking of making a Mona Lisa video. Show that I can draw the Mona Lisa. I can paint her too. I did one version of Mona Lisa. Well, my brother started it and I was working on it. I took over the painting. And then my car got stolen. So I never saw that painting ever again. That's too bad. I had my Van Gogh studies that I did. I did Starry Starry Night for a client who didn't buy the pieces I made for her. So that's why I don't do commissions, because you can work really hard on something for a client and then they don't even want to buy it. It was a spec assignment kind of job. I don't like doing that stuff. But I learned about Van Gogh's painting technique. So that was nice. You learn a lot when you actually copy something. Yeah, I learned a lot. About the rhythm of his paint strokes. So to look at it is one thing, but to actually make your paintbrush dance like Van Gogh, that was actually an awesome experience. I'd never really done that. Because you're not supposed to copy other artists. You're supposed to come up with your own stuff. But sometimes it's good to do a study of some art piece you admire by an artist you like. Okay. So there's wet paint on this pizza box. And instead of messing it up and getting paint everywhere, you just have to say, okay, I'm going to let this mother dry. Okay. I have lots of green paint. I have a canvas board right here. I was thinking I could just paint it green right now, but I have not preconceived this canvas board. I think I want to wait and think about what I want to do with this. Okay. Join me on Patreon for free, or as a paid patron for $1, $3, or $5 a month. I do a lot of writing there, a lot of my own writing. I post videos and pictures. I'm trying to make my Patreon page good. It's really hard. Okay. Instagram.com David / take two. Instagram.com / David Lovins 67. Then if you want to send me more money for beer, gasoline, car insurance, I got food, so that's good. PayPal.me / David Lovins. Venmo David-Lovins-2. And CashApp $Bobby11. So if I had more people sending me money like this guy JT, I won't say his real name, I wouldn't have to worry about money anymore. You know, I could just make art and these videos all day, every day, like I've been doing, except I wouldn't be all stressed out because I don't have any money. Okay. So let's have one last look at Red Sonja. I was thinking of drawing her. Oh, there she is. I wonder, do I even have a pen nearby? Or paper? No, we can draw her some other time. Because I'd like to show you that I can actually, draw that figure. Alright. Well, dang it. I could do it right now if I find a piece of paper. Bum bum bum. Nope, I don't have any paper. Oh, actually, I have a piece of cardboard right here. Oh, and I have a drawing board. Here's Jack Skellington. I have to put some more black paint on this suit. Okay, can I draw a Red Sonja right now? Am I going to be a show-off? No. Come this far. Can I do this with a tripod in front of me? Okay, I got a minute. Is this going to work? Okay, so you don't even look at the drawing hardly. You just are making pencil marks. It's always hard to get the proportion. Boom, boom, boom. I could make a whole painting of Red Sonja based off of AI art. Pencil works pretty good on this cardboard, which is the back of the drawing pad. Okay. So your eyes lie to you and how you perceive things. It's a lie. So the artist has to train his eye to see the essential stuff and to see what's actually there. On my face, one eye is lower than the other, so I kind of see in a funny way. Most people's faces, well, all people's faces are not the same on the right and left side. Okay. Okay.